Hey, welcome to another episode of Zeldacraft. Yeah, look at my fancy title screen. This is not, post-editing stuff. This is in-game. I was able to figure out how to edit the logo. I just found the logo ping in the folder and edited it. I think it looks really nice. And also, watch this. Bing! Oh yeah. So yeah, I've been playing around my texture pack a lot. Um, and that's why I also did that Photoshop, because I thought it would be, nice to post something up there. So let's get right to this. If you may notice that the crossed out ones are a little harsh. The reason why I did that was because that's the same thing that you use for your sliders. So I left it like that. So let's get right to this. I was going to do a build-in episode, but I figured since I've done quite a bit off screen, I'm going to do an update video. Right, so this is an update video. So as you can see, I found another chest. I can't remember what texture pack I got this from. It might have been from the Skyward Sword Zelda pack, I believe. Not too sure. It's hard to keep track of things. I'm also finally using 32-bit items, which the core of the items is John Smith, but there's quite a bit of changes to it. One of the biggest changes is the dyes. The dyes is from Steampunk. I'm not too fond of that texture pack. It's a little too harsh for me, but I wanted my dyes to look, like they're storable, and that's what I got. I also changed my flowers so they look like bunches, nicely done. That clay has got to go. I really don't like that clay. I also changed the outer shell of the dispensers and the furnaces so that it's a nice smooth texture, and that's primarily for my gravestones. So they're a nice smooth rock. Let's see what else we got going on here. String, I know that's not John Smith's. Grab that one because I really like the way that looked. Let's see. Oh, one thing, I went tree killing, and I'll show you that in a little bit. And as you can see, I have decimated forest upon forest. And as you can see, I am quite well stocked in my saplings. I have no no winter area in order to get pine trees. So I'm a little pissed at that, and I am going to go searching for pine trees soon. Let's see, nothing's changed there, nothing's changed here. So let's head on down to my mine. And so this is new because I had to move the torches because I had the torches every other here. So I had to move them, and since that's the original mine shaft, this 3x3 right here, and this is my ladder up and down, I just decided to open that up, make it a free fall. Made this nice and deep so I can free fall in there without an issue. Now you may notice that I have these mine carts in here. The reason being is so I can get in and out of boats. So if I hop in this boat, so it's parked right here. Okay, let's not get into the wall. I could just click on that and it'll get me out of the boat. So we could drive it up. And it helps if you're sideways, like that. It's not gonna work for me. Alright, so we're just gonna go this way. Come on, turn. There you go. And then you just get it up against the wall, and then you can park it just like that, and click that. Oop. Get up. There we go. Sometimes it's a little tricky. It's not perfect. I also changed the bridge if you watched one of my other update videos. I also put this little walkway, just so we can move around a little bit easier. I really like how this stone looks, because these are furnaces. It's a nice contrast, just subtle. That's my redstone torch, which I think is pretty cool. Now, one thing you may notice, I just remembered that I showed you, but I didn't. That from what I had in my Photoshop tutorial, this is not the railroad track that I made. No, this is John Smith's. John Smith just came out with a new one that was beta compliant, 1.5 compliant. Sorry, I said half a sentence there. And I saw this track and I'm like, wow, that's pretty sweet. So you see how it kind of opens up, so it looks like it's, you know, connecting to the silver. Really like that. Really looks awesome. Nice amount of detail. So I went with that instead of going with a default style. I'll throw that there. So if we come down here, so this side in the mine shaft, this side right here, is complete. I have mined all of these down back 100, and found some good stuff. My statistics got reset somehow, so I'm a little pissed about that because I had, a couple thousand logs logged in, and, a ton of stone and stuff like that. And I'm working on mining these out right here, as you can see, and these go all the way to the other side, to the next waterway. And I think the next big project down here will be to put the waterway that goes here, so that goes down to the previous one, and then connects these two. Let's not hit the wall. Let's not hit the wall because I don't want to break the boat and walk back. I like the boats because they're faster and relatively easy to make, especially since I have 5,000 logs. One thing I don't like is how hard they are to turn at times. Sometimes I can make that turn at full speed, sometimes I can't. I believe Notch has changed mob spawning ratios, because I've been getting a lot more mobs down here than usual. So we're going to slow down, and we're going to park the boat here. Oop, get out. Oh, of course you're not going to work. Get out, out. There we go. Yeah. If you get straight up and don't move, you won't kick the boat as long as the boat's not moving. Now, because Notch put the automatic, throw stuff in the box thing, I did this little setup. So it would be like that, and let's say that, I just came back from, a trip down the mines. I could just go like this, and you see everything puts itself where it needs to go. Actually, this should be here, like that, so it'll just go across like that. And I really like this setup. It really makes it nice and easy. And at the same token, I could just grab this and just leave one behind so that I don't lose that spot. So really nice setup. So let's go one up here. Now the reason why I'm doing an update video is because I had to wait for my cactus to cook, because my next video is going to require green mountain and green trees. So I needed cooked cactus in order to get on with that. And so as you can see, that's almost done. Let's see, what else is there to talk about? Oh, let's go look at what I destroyed for the last couple minutes of the video. Oh shoot, I fell down. Go boom. Okay, so I know the moon's about to go down, but I'm gonna sleep anyways. So if you remember, the green hill that's on the left side of my game here, the grid right there, used to be covered with trees that I planted. I completely decimated them. I got rid of every single tree. Every single one. And we got a creeper. Some bones. I need to start leaving the house with bones in tow, so that way if I run across a wolf... Oh crap! I got cheated. They are cheating. Alright, so let's see if we can fix this before dying. Freaking ninja creeper. Alright, that looks fine. You won't know that there was a hole there in a little while. Alright, so as you can see, there is no trees anywhere to be seen. I cleared this all the way back. Now you're seeing trees over there, but nope, that's a different continent. Excuse me, sheep. As you can see, this continent is bare. Now, I cleared out this continent and destroyed every single, oh, brown sheep. One cheapskate. Cleared out every single pine tree that I can find. Cleared out all the spruces or whatever the normal trees are called. And I ended up with, I think, 56 or 57 birch trees. So right at the beginning of the hill there where, you know, I first climbed up, I laid out all 56 birches. I used bone meal in order to get them to grow faster. And you know, then I cut them down and ended up with, you know, all the saplings that you saw previous, you know, when I looked in the chest, which I think is like 3 or 4 stacks. So out of 56 trees, I got, you know, 3, 4, 5 stacks of saplings, which I think is a really good return. So yeah, I killed every single tree up to where my spider spawner is. I was about to go that way, but then my axe broke, so I didn't get a chance to. And then by the time I looked at my chest, I'm like, yeah, I need to stop destroying trees. I have none left. So I believe that is gonna be it for this video. Just a little update video showing you what's going on, changes in the texture pack and whatnot. I am still trying to figure out how to do an Armos statue with the level entrances. I don't think I'm actually going to do anything. I'm just going to build an entrance to them. Maybe even put doors on them. But I'm not going to do anything special. So that's going to probably be the one thing that doesn't look like the way it did in the game. But other than that, I am going to try to do something for the Armo statues. And yeah, so I believe that's it for this video. Please, you know, make sure you like, subscribe, and, you know, do all that other good jazz. And next time that you see me, which I don't know when that's going to be, well, it's probably going to be Tuesday, we're going to work on this grid right here and this grid right here, and we're going to do those 2 grids. And they're both tree grids. That one's a dead tree grid, and this is a it's a leaving tree grid. It's a living tree grid. I don't even know what that accent was, but whatever. And so here's my World 5 that's still pink and fabulous. Those 4 are armor statues. Those 4 are armor statues, and this is the entrance. I'm going to be figuring that out soon. Because this gray over here, yeah, I said I was ending this, and now I am going to end this. That gray right there, oh, that didn't go far enough, is actually another level. So I am Soundmaster Matt, and I will see you next time.